Hello everyone, it's Danny from Danny with a Planny here on YouTube and on Instagram. I am here with a haul. A lot of this stuff, majority of this stuff is from Black Friday. I have a few more things coming in from Black Friday sales, and then this weekend is actually like this past week Boxing Day sales have happened and like end of the year sales. So I don't know if I'll do like a Black Friday combo with this for the rest of the Black Friday stuff, but I did try to keep it a little bit in control this year with my Black Friday shopping and trying to stay on a budget a little bit more this year. But yes, these are some of the shops that I got from. I love all these shops so much. Some of them are a little bit new to me, and like not new, but like this one is like Giving Girl over here, and she did planning stuff like weekly planner related things a few years ago. Went more journaling, and so I wasn't picking up as much of her stuff. But now that I'm doing journaling, I've like rediscovered her. But she's really sweet and like lived very close to where I grew up. She's moved since then, but that's like how we were connecting that way. Fleur paper is another one. Not new, but like the rest of the shops are pretty standard for my hauls. Sadie Stickers, White Deer Stationery. I was like, I don't even know if half these are on the screen. Paper Trail Plans. She is a chunky lady. That is where I did a bulk of my shopping for Black Friday. Saucy Stickers Co. And then this was the Dash of Sun order that I did pre-Black Friday, and so is the Fleur paper. So these two are pre-Black Friday stuff. I also have a Sadie Stickers haul that I hauled earlier that I needed to use those stickers for my bullet journal setup. So I may be like sliding that one in, and then depending upon how long it takes me to go through this stuff, I got a Happy Meal from Mariah of my imperfect plans. So I may be showing that as well, depending upon time. So this could be a long one, so grab something to eat, grab a snack, beverage, and hang around as we go through these lovely stickers. I'm going to start off with Dash of Sun. I think I'm going to do my two non-Black Friday hauls first. That way we can kind of just separate out this video a little bit, like organize it a little bit. So this is Dash of Sun, her envelope. Usually it's like this yellow, which I think is perfect branding for her. And she usually has some kind of journaling card. This is the winter one. Sparkle like a snowflake, illuminate like the sun, which again, good branding. And Chelsea is really such a sweetheart. She has two boys just like me, so we bond over that, and she has such a beautiful creative mind, and I really enjoy her, and I am on her PR team. The code is Danny10 to save 10% off. Here is my freebie, and I actually got all the freebies this time. So here's my freebies. Let me talk a little bit about my freebie. So this is my first time getting it. So here is the corners, and it can frame a box. I'm really hoping she brings this one to the shop, and I know that there's potentially some other ones in here that she may bring to the shop, but I really thought that was a fun way to maybe line some of the tilted boxes. You could do like one edge and then do the rest of it with line. See the line there? So I was thinking if you could do the rest of the box with line, and then on the other end you could do another a corner of a tilted box and then do the rest of the other. I don't know if this is making sense. Hold on. Okay, so here is, I think this is my birthday week, so February. And sort of what I'm saying is, depending upon how you do a tilted box, you could line one of the edges like this, so that would go the whole side. And then if you wanted to line the rest of the box, you could use just like a regular thin line. And then on the other side, you could do this box. Or like if you're just doing two, just the other box, and then again line the rest of it with just a line. So that way you're kind of doing this more symmetrically, and you're able to get more bang for your buck, like using more of them throughout the spread. I'm really hoping, again, that she'll bring it to the shop, and or you just ask for my freebie twice and then you can have it on one side of the spread and then on the other side. Just thoughts. Hopefully that visual was a little bit better for you guys, because I don't feel like I was explaining it. And when you're saying like lining the box, like full box, and then another box, that's not very descriptive. So anyways, hopefully that's a little bit more helpful. But yeah, it's in silver. I loved these footprints too, so I felt like you could mark somebody walking through the snow. The mittens, these are snow piles, and then some decorative snowflakes. So that was my plan for that freebie. And then this was the all orders freebie that you got. It is in silver, it is in gold, which matches the kit. So I'm appreciative that she thought of that. And then here are the rest of the girls' freebies. This is Mariah of Mariah's Imperfect Plans, the one that I was mentioning earlier. Hopefully I can get to that. Not at the rate I'm going though. Hers is in gold. This is Tara of the Sticker Garden. She has a lot of cute little winter scenes. Here is Christine of Christine's Florista, I think it is. And then Jasmine of Jazzy Plans. Love the bricks and the like journaling elements in the middle. This was the other one that a lot of the team liked, Cats of Marina Planning. So you could do the same idea with this one too that I was giving earlier. Here is Cass of Sweet Like Honey Plans. Love these ornaments. This one also goes really well with this kit, so definitely pulling that in. And then here is Georgina. She's new to the team. It is Butterfly Plans, and I like how this kind of goes off the page, which is kind of cool. So, and then of course the girl drinking some hot beverage is really nice. Okay, I think I will go over this stuff first and then the kit after. These are some foiled elements that I've been meaning to pick up, and so glad that I was able to. She has recently, okay, there was a couple things going on with the shop, but this one took me, this was released a little bit ago. Canada's mail got, I guess they were on strike, so it got delayed. And during that time, she had also gotten a new like cutting machine, and so she has to do reformatting on all of her previous items that were in the shop. So I don't think like any of this stuff is going to be back in the shop, unfortunately. Maybe she'll bring them back like next year or something, if people are really requesting it. So I just know that it probably takes a while for like her to reformat. So those are two things. So I told her to hold off on mine and not to stress about mine because I don't need it this year. So she's more like, I'm more than happy to just like hang out and wait. Now, of course, I wanted my stickers, but I also like don't want to shop to stress out about getting me something that I know I'm not going to need for like the kit I'm not going to need for this Christmas. So anyways, so here is the corner flourishes, and I had these on my freebie last time, and I am very excited to pick these up. I have had this idea for a while to do the, with the corners and stuff, to do like a flourish instead, so it kind of frames it. You could also use these for boxes that are in the kit, or like just kind of adding a little bit of flourish anywhere. And so this is a smaller version, and then here is the larger version, and I get them in all the foil colors. It's actually not a larger version, sorry. It's like a different version. So this is Flourish Corner 1, and this is 2, and that way you can see a little bit of the difference. I should use the same foil color so that you guys get a better idea. I don't know, maybe that doesn't matter. So here's 1, here is 2. I like them both. Obviously, that's why I got them both. You could also put them in the corners of like the columns. That might be cute as well. Okay. And then she had some foiled girls in the shop, which, you know, I like layering. And so putting like a scene behind these girls, and we have some larger scenes nowadays, so they might be able to like look like they're in the foreground, in the scene, or wherever they are is in the background. So I'm really loving both of these, and so I got them. I say both because I have another set. I think that's it, but yeah. So if you have a rainy day kit, this one would have been perfect, but it's also like a great fall foiled girl. So part of another thing that I wanted to pick up were some of the items. I did like a split of one of my kits that I bought so that I wasn't front loading too much. It is a lot of money getting all these stickers because I am doing a lot of the add-ons now, and so that can get kind of pricey. Some shops have done a good job of trying to manage the base kit and making it very basic, or allowing you to pick and choose what you want. She is one of them, so I can pick and choose what parts of the base kit. She's actually updated her kit to the newest format as of this new release that she has coming out this weekend. I don't know when I'll get this up, but it's the last weekend in 2024. So anyways, I split up buying the, I think it is Aspire kit. So that her Aspire kit was a back to school theme, and I got it for this being my first year at a new school, and my son's first year. We are going to, like, he goes to the same school that I teach at. So I wanted to pick these up. Also thought these were great just to kind of mark him in general. I have a son, so here. I have 2 boys. I already mentioned that because I was talking about Chelsea. So this is perfect for me marking my boys in school, and it'll last me for the next couple years. And then here are some children jumping in the leaves. I feel like it's not as popular as it once was, or maybe like the Pacific Northwest, there's more pine needles than leaves. Although there is a surprising amount of like fall foliage around here, it's just not like in our neighborhood. So, and then I got these, which are like the Halloween. Again, got the boy version. Thought it would be nice. And I literally have a picture of my youngest holding a leaf that is so cute. If I remember, maybe I'll pop in a picture, but it's him holding a leaf. And I think it's the most cutest thing. So this is nice because it also represents like pumpkin picking, or I thought there was one, yeah, trick-or-treating. So different kinds of fall themed things, which is really nice that it's kind of can go with any of them. One of the other things that she had available were these. So I got them in transparent matte and premium matte, and thought these would be great to like mark a scene. I really wish we could have had like a full or like washi set, so that way we could like do a full scene at the bottom, but it's okay, I can make it work, and or like combine some down the bottom. Maybe I don't even need a full one, because if you're doing like maybe a large set of florals or torn washi here, then you could just create one up until that point, so that way you're not using up all of them. But yeah, I thought this was such a cute idea, and so glad that she came out with it. So didn't lie on purpose, okay, I always say that. The one from Mariah's, I think it was Mariah's freebie is on here, so I'm really hoping that she'll do mine on one. But she did a really good job of creating different corners, so you're getting some that are already lined, okay, and then here's a smaller set in there, and then you have 2 that don't have any lines on them, like that are larger, and then 2 smaller ones. She did a really nice job of packing this full so you get different options as well. So I appreciate that. And what I also appreciate is, so these would create only right corners and not the ones on the left side. But this then creates the left side for you. So you have right and left angled ones as well. And then these ones can be on either side. Sorry, I really overanalyze stickers sometimes. But I appreciate that she filled it and packed it, and so we have that. All right, so here's the rest of the Aspire that I was missing. So these are the florals. Again, it was her back to school kit. These florals I love, so I got the jumbo. I got the large deco. Again, some really fun elements. And then these clouds and some of the writing are supposed to be like chalk. So that's why they may look a little funny from down here, but they're chalk. And she did this really adorable scene for the bottom washi where it's like black top and chalk written on top. Here is the corners. Again, she's trying to fill the page. I mean, yes, there's some white spots in there, but you're getting 4 where sometimes I feel like shops are only doing 2. I think shops are getting better about it, though, I will say. Trying to maximize your corners. And then here are the edges. Here are scenes. I'm going to put a little backing behind it so that you can see a little better because this is on transparent matte. The rest was on premium. I always go back and forth about scenes, but I usually feel like they're going to be my bottom layer. So I kind of treat them as though they are swatches or alcohol inks swatches. That's what I was trying to say. But I love all the different, so if whether or not you have a child going to like elementary school, middle school, or high school, I feel like there are different elements in here that you can pull in. So obviously, maybe not obviously, but obviously to me, because I work in an elementary school, these might be more of your high school with the chemistry or science. And then here is like a locker room. I see the lockers on the side there. But all the rest could be, like these two could be either lower or higher education, and then again that one could go either way as well. Like these could go either way, but I'm seeing them more as elementary school. Okay, and then lastly the large ones. So these are the ones I was kind of referring to with the large girl, or like the foil girls, not the large girls, but like their scale of them is pretty large, so you might be able to like plop them in front and make it kind of look like there's depth in there. Hold on, let me, probably don't want to use the pumpkin girl. So the scale is probably still a little bit off, but maybe you could create some kind of path down here and have her kind of off standing, so that way it looks like she's a little bit further away, or maybe here where you're again creating a little bit of a border or something down here, maybe torn paper washi or washi in general, and then you can plop her up underneath of it so that she's not poking up so high, because this obviously doesn't look right to scale. So just the thoughts that I've been having about when I bought these. Also maybe potentially for my journal. So different options there. But yes, I love the colors in this too, because I do think they go pretty well with the colors that she chose. So I thought, I don't know, I really liked that scene for the colors in there. Okay, so that is that kit, but this is the reason why I put in the order, because she released this. Okay, we knew kind of in the, well, one of the things I think I appreciate about Chelsea is that she's always looking for feedback from the PR team. And so we get to like sometimes help her with some of the kits and the ideas. So, I mean, she usually has really good ideas herself, but it's, and then like she'll like show us what she has so far, and then we kind of put some ideas in. Like, hey, maybe you could put this in, or maybe like for this box, like she might have a box blank when she shows it to us, and so we'll maybe give some ideas, which is really fun, and it's so cool to see all the different girls on the team and their creativity. But anyways, so here you have, this is kind of the night before Christmas, it was the night before Christmas book theme. So you have the children were sleeping all nestled while sugar plum dance in their head. That saying, I know I just messed up, but there's that. So very cute play on that, and the let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. And then here you're leaving the cookies out for Santa, and I think she said this was one of her relatives' handwriting that she shrunk down, which I think is amazing. So it really adds a special touch. And that foiled Santa. Here are the reindeers, and Santa and his sleigh. So cute over the night sky. She does dark kits like so well. Here's the book, and then there's like sparkles coming out of the book, so it's like magical, like it came to life. Here is reindeer hooves, and you can kind of see deer there, so I kind of envision that as like Santa's little workshop back there. And to all a good night, and like that's the very end. So my Christmas to all good night. So that kind of like his night is ended. He's back home. In my mind, some presents, the train. I know there's no train in this story, but it's kind of a really cute, and especially with like the Polar Express 2 book. So that like if you were maybe leaning more towards that, you could use that one. And then a little child down there. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. So there's like the mouse. So this is a little girl foiled, but you had the option. And that was like, I think I messaged her privately about like, oh, I wish there was a boy instead of a girl because we both have boys. But she said she was going to add it as an option. So I thought that is adorable. I'm trying to like show you the little boy and was so thankful that she incorporated that as an option. So I will probably be replacing that one for that little boy just because it reflects my 2 boys. All right. And then here is her box page. She has some ovals that are like brush strokes and circles. So then she has the circles here and the lace. So she kind of does the opposite. So if you have a circle here, you have an oval there, oval here, circle there. So she did a good job of mixing it up. Here are square boxes. I think most of us call these trays. Then she has some lace dividers, mini boxes, and quarter boxes, I think. I always get it confused. I never, like half boxes. I always have to really, really visualize it. Another thing that she does that I absolutely adore is that she does a full length washi. So it will go the whole length of your kit or your spread, your page. So I love that. I also love it for journaling too. Like if you're going to use these for journaling purposes, you are getting 4 different washi options here. So you have the bottom, and I love this night skies. She does scenes at the bottom that are amazing. You can add Santa flying there. You could use this in the date cover section, put dates over top of that. So if you wanted to do that, that would be really cool as well. And then you have this smaller washi strip. And then the lace and the torn. So you have an option of torn as well. And hers has that edge that looks like it's maybe more torn paper. So you get 4 different torn paper washi. Again, she's thinking about the different angles of them, so you can have one for each corner. Not that you're going to do that, just like giving you the visual of like, I could put one in this corner, this corner, this corner, and this corner. Sometimes you don't get that if it's just like one side in, because that only goes the bottom left and top right. Here is the days of the week. This is the alcohol ink. I love that she included those night skies. I could use like a whole sheet of just that. I picked this one up because the colors are a little different. So, and then I also because of this. So here is her floral. Oh, I missed a page of the Aspire. I'm going to finish out this and then I'll show you the last page. Her florals, she does a good job of incorporating different sizes. I like some that kind of have some shape and aren't just a bunch, like bunches. There is this foiled. Again, I always love scenes that you can like create. So she's giving you the foil part of it. And then this part is from the add-on, the decorative collection. So in premium matte, here is the large bouquets. And then on transparent matte, here is the scenes. you wanted, you could like put Santa on, like in this scene here, or maybe like at the bottom of this one after he's, again, where I'm thinking that's the North Pole. And some of these are different than the ones that she has on her full box page, so I think that that's really nice. Okay, that is it for the, that was the only transparent mat that I got. This is the edges. Don't think I got the corners this time around. And then I really loved this scene right here, but this is the large scenes, and this is on premium, I think, because I knew I was going to want that to be more saturated and more like a focal point, I guess. So potentially, I don't know, in my head maybe, or maybe I'll just put that in a different journaling spread that's winter themed. But yeah, very cute. I love that this is, sorry, I was pulling that up to be like, oh, it's contour to cut, or kiss cut, as some people say. Okay, this is the last sheet of the Aspire, and then I'm done. But she has washi, floral washi down the bottom, a cute little classroom scene, a gem, art. I love this. Again, cutting out the middle is amazing. So she did a little bit of that. I kind of wanted this one on transparent, like this, basically this one I wanted on transparent, because I think that would look really pretty on transparent, and that's cut out in the middle, which I think is really fun. You could put a foiled element back there, so maybe one of the flourishes to kind of tie in this one. These are chalk drawings, and that one is too. I love that banner. It is adorable. Okay, so that is what I got from the Dash of Sun. Again, Danny 10 to save 10% off from my freebie. She, I don't know when she'll have new releases, but she may have these things still left in the shop. So, or like not left, like, I don't know if any of this will come back, unfortunately. I'm really hoping that the like swirls, I have a feeling she will bring some of these back. So maybe go check her out if you're watching this, and see if she was able to bring some of these things back, because I think they're like things that most people like. So I'm hoping. But yeah, Danny 10 to save 10% off from Dash of Sun. This is Fleur Paper Studios. She is currently being processed out of the Pretty Pink Co. So this is another Canadian shop. So that is why there was like a little bit of a delay on this one. I did order this one before Black Friday. So very understandable. Like that's not out of their control. So yeah. And I, again, am not very punctual with my timing on something. So this is totally fine. And I can, a lot of this stuff is pretty neutral. Okay, so she mostly does journaling things as of right now, so I will pick and choose different items. Sometimes I have actually been using a lot of her dolls. I think they're very, call them dolls, girls, fashion girls. I've been using a lot of her girls because I just maybe want to build up my collection, add some different elements into different items, whether it's my planner, my daily journal, or my bullet journal. So I just want to have just different options. These I really like to put on the corners on tilted boxes. I have found that using different clothing can be a nice way to tie in some different deco, and I'll show you an example. Okay, I had a hard time finding something that I bought, but I think shops don't always think of adding clothes in as like a decorative piece. They're usually looking for more objects, not clothing, and just from what I've seen. But when they do, I thought this was nice because it kind of like is a corner, like the corner of the full box. So I used that one, and then this dress here is another one. And I think I have some in my other journal as well that I have used in the past doing like fall, actually other fall or winter items. So yeah, that is a little bit of how I'm maybe hoping to use some of those clothing items. And or again, in the journal, it's nice to have them and like overlap them. So that is my idea for these. So this is Autumn Fashion 1, Autumn Fashion 2. Again, went with more neutrals. I think there was mostly neutrals in the shop, but it's always easier to pull in a more neutral. These all so far have been on her transparent mat. This girl is gorgeous. Here is Autumn Girls 1. What did I say? Yeah, that was 6. I obviously got it out of order somehow. Here is Autumn Girls 2. This might be another one where you can pull in those Dash of Sun foiled girls and place them next to like one of these, and they're about the same scale. So that might be another way of using those foiled ones. Autumn Girls 3. There's some rainy day kits that have come out, so I thought these might be good. Autumn Girls 10. It does rain here a lot in the Pacific Northwest, so Autumn Girls 12. I am a big fan of hot beverages, so, and then of course she looks cute with her pumpkin, carved pumpkin. Autumn Girl 13. Autumn Girls 15. And I got another one of these, and I'm not exactly sure if I meant to do that or not, but I guess this one's in premium matte. I think I had plans to use this in a fall kit coming up, so that's why I think I might have picked up 2 of them. Not coming up way in the distance, but eventually. Autumn Girls 11. And then this, particularly this jacket, I feel like I got this one for a specific kit. It is a Dash of Sun kit. I keep wanting to call it like Autumn Crimson, but that's not it. It's Crimson Harvest or Autumn Harvest. I keep wanting to pull autumn into the word. But it has blues, like a dark blue and a plaid pattern in it. So I thought maybe this will match. I just placed that order for that kit. I haven't actually gotten it yet, but I'm super excited. I love that kit so much. Like she released that weekend, she released the autumn, or that crimson, I can't see wanting to pull autumn in, that crimson, Harvest Crimson kit, and she did the Aspire kit, so I could not choose which one to get, and I had missed the sale, so I had to like break it up, but thankfully I was able to get both. Okay, so it's a small haul, and it was mostly girls, and a few of these I really do appreciate that she's offering autumn fashion. I hope she has a winter fashion version and then like a set of girls as well. But you can use Danny 15 to save 15% off in her shop. We don't have freebies for her, but she does usually. I feel like I did miss this. Silly me. Here are the freebies. I was like, she normally has really great freebies, and where did they go? Here is the freebies that I got from her. They are both on transparent matte. One kind of felt a little different, so I was like, is it washi paper? Because the Pretty Pink Co. is now offering washi paper in her shop, so I didn't know if these were on washi. But yeah. Okay, so that is my order from Fleur Paper Studio. This is Sadie Stickers. I do PR for the shop. My code is Danny20 to save 20% off, and this is my current freebie. It is in gold. I also just want to take a quick second to mention I am currently between hauls. I have nothing over in my stack of things to haul, and it's currently Black Friday weekend / Cyber Monday / small business. So I am probably maybe going to put this in with my Black Fridays like items that I get, my haul. not exactly sure. I might have a few things coming to make like a December haul before I get all my Black Friday things. So this will probably just be stuck in somewhere, but I really want to start using these. I am like some of the stuff I purposely got for my bullet journal, and I know like Sadie Stickers has a pretty quick turnaround as far as shipping, so felt like that was a good place to go to for these items. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into it, but I just want to kind of make that disclaimer of this might seem a little random depending upon which haul it gets stuck in, or it could be totally fine. All right, I'm going to start with the smaller stuff. I got a lot of letters, and in particular, it's probably black and rose gold because rose gold is what I'm using for my bullet journal setup. So these are the small typewriters, and I got them in black. Sorry, this is a black and in rose gold. Like I said, those are like the two colors that I wanted for my bullet journal. I actually think those are extras, and I probably got the regular small, in there. So here is a small uppercase font. I think I got 2 of each, yeah. So let's see, does not typewriter, yeah, they're all typewriter. She had 2 different fonts, if I'm not mistaken, in her shop. Okay, so it looks like what I did is I have 2 of each, 3, when I say 2 of each, I should say 2 2 gold, 2 silver, and 3 rose gold, plus a black. Might be regretting not picking up more black, but that's currently the thing with these letters is that like you could start with one and then run out of literally just one letter and kind of need to go get a new sheet. So that's kind of the unfortunate thing about these, but there's no way around it, right? Unless you literally have an all A sheet and an all B sheet, which that seems ridiculous. So here it is in black. And then, like I said, I did pick it up in lowercase again. So I think these were just like the additional. I decided to pick up some more. So here, those are the 2 smaller ones. If you're hearing banging, my son, we just put him down for a nap, and his room is right next to my room that I'm filming in, so he is obviously not going down very nicely. Sorry. All right, so I got 2 of each of these, and then an additional black and rose gold. So here's the addition, and then here are the others. Again, this is the small lowercase typewriter font. All right, and I do have typewriter font from Paper Trail Plans, but this one seems, they're different. All the typewriter ones I feel like are academic, I think is what it's called, maybe in Paper Trail Plans shop, but I feel like they're all kind of different. So picked up these on washi paper. They're on their older washi paper because I think they printed this was before they got the new one, so it's already printed on those, but you can pick it up and it's able to be torn. Again, thinking journaling, nice to have these as an option. This is the coffee journal script. I got it in gold, silver, 2 rose gold, and then 1 black. This is all coming in like perfect timing because I am trying to finish up that bullet journal. All right. One of my other hauls, I mentioned these being an awesome option for kind of any time of the year. They are just called large trees. They could be kind of spooky. I feel like they are great for any kind of winter kit as well as some fall kits. So I picked it up in 2 of the gold, picked it up in 2 black. And I think black is going to be great just as an option for some of the winter, or I think was in particular was thinking Halloween. And then again, Halloween, I have a gold kit. I'm kind of wishing I would have picked it up in silver, because I have a silver Halloween kit too. So maybe I might go back and get more. I mean, it's a while before I get there. And I basically literally picked these up for the moons. I do like the graveyard, and I think the graveyard would go really well with my silver kit. So these are still in the shop. They are just called Hollow, and it goes with one of our Hollow kits. But I thought these had a good variation of different kind of Halloween themed things that I don't have a moon, and then I do have my own set of these, but like it's not gonna, I don't think I have it in gold. I think I had it in silver, so it's not gonna hurt to have it in gold. And then of course the candles can be used for lots of different times of the year. Okay, and then the last thing I got were these, the large uppercase. These are all in black, or these 2 sets are in black. So here is the uppercase in black, and then here is the lowercase in black. And so size-wise, all right, I'm gonna put these off to the side just so that you can see size-wise, and maybe I should get this out so again you have another like size reference. Okay, so these are kind of great maybe for if you have something small that you could fit in here, because my guess is that only about like 6, maybe 5, depending upon the letters, would fit inside here with the uppercase. With the lowercase, more than that obviously would fit. So if you're doing a combo, just to kind of be aware, you may need to do like an arch. And I know Sadie Stickers, I think, literally just came out with some smaller versions of these for this Black Friday weekend. And then here are the large, so this is more, again, I'm thinking bullet journal, or like if you're doing something across the page or up and down, like putting January or December, whatever month, abbreviating it. So these are much bigger in comparison. These are like almost too big to like put together with these in some ways. Like if you wanted to, I feel like that B is really big in comparison to the uppercase B. Like it's not sized. So I feel like I would definitely want to, if I'm pulling in this B, that is more proportional, in my opinion. If you're doing like the upper and lowercase mixed together and looking for proportion sizes. But if you're doing like all lowercase, then that's fine. Okay, so that is the black and white and a little bit of a size comparison. And then I additionally got them in all the foil colors. So again, too, because I know that I'm doing that rose gold kit. And then here they are in the and it was a like small haul, but I'm very thankful that I was able to get it. And I think the turnaround time was a little bit more than a week, and I think that's mostly because they had advent calendar stuff coming out and Black Friday stuff that they were preparing for. So I am not surprised that it took a little bit longer than it normally does, but I'm still very thankful for their quick turnaround time. That's like, we love the consistency from Sadie Stickers, always consistent. So again, Danny 20 to save 20% off. If you are interested in any of these things, And this is not going to be coming up before Black Friday. So in between, while you're waiting for your Black Friday stuff to get in and there's no sale, you can use Danny 20. And on new releases, you can stack Danny 20 too. So I think I am going to be posting this after already previously filmed Sadie stickers, which I got before Black Friday, but needed those stickers to do my bullet journal, which I mentioned in the introduction. So this should be the Black Friday, or this is, not should be, it should be following that one. This is my Black Friday order. I ordered one kit. I do PR for them. Let me get this in real quick. I do PR for Sadie Stickers. She is amazing. I think I say this every time, but really adore her and her husband and family and shop. So here's my freebie. It is in gold. The foam frame is something that she and I collabed on. And then these are dates and some journaling elements there. And then this was the Black Friday freebie that you got. And I think it was to go with her New Year's kit that she released Black Friday weekend, which was like silver in theme. So I think those all went with her. And if you got, like, it was tiered freebies. So if you ordered enough, you could have gotten all of them. I am sad I didn't get all of them, but I was, again, trying to be kind of reasonable with my purchasing. So I am doing only 3 Christmas kits for 2024. So I will, this is one of them. So the other one was the Dash of Sun one that I showed earlier in this haul. And then I have one more that I am doing that I also like just fell in love with. It's a Pretty Pink Co's kit. So that is my lineup, and they all kind of go really well together. So it was kind of like, yes, this is the way like, these are the ones. These are it. Because I had a lot. There was a lot of really good ones to choose from. And Sadie Stickers released like 5 out of her 6 releases were Christmas themed ones. And I was just like, oh my God. And she already had so many in the shop. She had this like sailing Christmas theme one, like nautical, that's what I'm looking for, and I was like just floored because I had not seen anything like it. So was almost very tempted to pick that one up too. So if you're looking for Christmas kits, go check out Sadie Stickers, and she still has them in the shop too, and you can use Danny 20 to save 20% off. So here, this kit really drew my eye because of the darker colors, like not darker colors, what I mean is like, this is not traditional Christmas colors. It almost gives you Halloween vibes. And I love this floral too. I thought this was really kind of cool with like the blackberries in there. Just really fun. I felt like it could also, I think I'll use this my first week for December. Not like the actual first week, but like one of the 3 weeks of December. So we'll be coming right off of fall. Again, feeling appropriate for that with these being a little bit more fall colors than winter, but again, I think it all works so well. So really love it. This one has a bow and those beautiful fall flakes. Here is some garland up there with some presents at the foot of the tree. Those florals with a watercolor background. This girl walking with her dog, maybe coming back from shopping. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. So quote there. Little snowman, icicles, that lantern, another floral down there, a shop scene or downtown, and then a girl reading. I've been trying to pick up my reading game, so trying to embody this girl reading. But anyways, so that's the box page. Here is the full box page, and here is the box page, page 2. She has some circles and some ovals, all lace in this like trace line. Some squares, some midi boxes, and then your full, they go the full width of the column boxes. Here is the layering page with those deco, and then she has these cute little swatches, Polaroid, and you get like a freebie of another like square box there, and a very midi box, very small, swatches, journaling, and some torn paper washi. Here is the washi page. I'm just loving these colors. They're so fun and different for like a black lace for Christmas. You don't normally see, you don't see that. So anyways, got the bottom washi with her trace foiling, that garland that was in the full box page. Like I said, the black lace. There are 7 headers and they're a little bit smaller than the traditional, and dates. So that was the 4-page kit. And again, that was in silver in case I didn't mention it before. Here is her deco page. Fireplace, black stockings, black Christmas tree. That floral is really fun. The girl like journaling or writing, probably writing cards, but I'll pretend like she's journaling. That girl shopping. I hardly ever go shopping anymore to get my Christmas stuff. A lot of it I do online. This is a nice little garland with the ornaments coming off. Here is her floral deco sheet. Lots of good individual pieces. Again, I really am loving these florals with the berries. And then on her washi paper, she has these swatches. A good mix of different sizes. Okay, here is the decorative kit. I did some math while I was checking out of whether or not I wanted to get this whole collection. You do save some money. I can't remember how much, but it's almost the price of 2 sheets, because that's why I was looking through and I wanted all but 2 sheets. So it was more cost effective to probably go with the full kit than it was to not. So I went ahead and went with the full kit. My other reasoning for you sometimes not getting a whole kit, the decorative, is because I sometimes like to get it on transparent matte or transparent matte, excuse me, or washi, depending upon what the shop offers. So some of these sheets are what I would have preferred on that, but also to save a few dollars, or whatever, save a few, I got it on the full kit. So anyways, I just wanted to preface that first when we go through this. So it's all on transparent matte, which is, I'm using it in my planners, so that goes well. Here are the individual florals. I think I was going to pick this one up anyways, as one of mine. Normally don't pick up the single floral, just because sometimes there's individual florals throughout the other sheets that I'm getting, and I don't normally need a full sheet, but I like the berries in this one, so that's why I got the individual sheet. Here's the bouquet, page 2. This one does have foiling on it, just little speckles. This one is the elements page. So different kinds of things you can pull in to your spread. This one is the edges. She also gives you a few corners, but they're like baby corners. This one also has the foil. I wish she would have added some of those snowflakes into the other page, this page. That would have been really cute. But I think she tries to keep this one pretty neutral for it changing in and out when she changes out the florals, I mean. Okay, and then here is the layering sheet. I always love this sheet so much, because it's like she's foiling the page with the deco that you might have added. Those little lights there. Okay, here is the paper strips. don't normally get this page. And sometimes it depends. Sometimes I don't get this page depending upon how much I'm picking up in the other. I don't use all these. But I did like the black in that one. These are the days and dates. You get 5 weeks and then additional like notes this month, this week. There's 2 of those notes and then 2 to-dos and the black little dates. Here is the borders, super cute, again with that foiling of the snowflakes. Here is the scenes. It almost looks like a haze has gone over it, which can be kind of fun. I think that would have looked really cool on the transparent, or in this case, washi paper. This is another page I normally get on washi, but here's box swatches. Cute little details. A lot of these are pulled from the full boxes with the same kind of deco. And then here is the swashes with the cute floral pattern. Okay, and that would do it from Sadie Stickers. Again, you can use Danny20 to save 20% off and put my name in the notes for my freebie. This is the Giving Girl. She has always been kind of known for her packaging, so it never disappoints. Very lovely, very pretty. And the other thing that I think is kind of cool is that on the back of her ordering sheet, she also, and like this is on the back side of the sheet, the ordering sheet. So I think that's cool that it coordinates with her packaging. Okay, so I got all orders freebie, and she had a pretty cool tiered system for her Black Friday. So this was another all orders freebie, which is another very nice neutrals. Pull in a lot of these different spreads or journaling. This is part of tier 1. The other interesting thing that she did was you could also purchase these. So tier 2. And then tier 3. I say tier, I'm not sure if that's the exact order, but you got all the 3. Okay. And then I picked up these cute little bows, neutral colors, feeling like I can pull it into different things, but also like putting this on a darker ornament, especially with some of the black elements that I had for ornament. I meant packet or present. So just thought I'd pull those in. So I saw on Jess of Luscious Plans, she had picked up an autumn themed bucket list from her. So I was super jealous that I didn't pick that one up, but I am also like, we are way past fall by the time this gets to me. So yeah. All right. This is all on transparent matte. I'm trying to find a good backing for this. I'll use this. Okay. So here is the winter bucket list, like sending cards. I don't normally do this, but also I thought like Happy Mail. Not that that's a bucket list, but yeah, I don't know. I do a few cards. Going ice skating, which I can already say we've crossed off our list. I only went ice skating for the first time, my oldest. Then skiing, I'm not sure if we'll hit it this year, but I also was like, oh, sledding, I can mark that one as well. So hoping we get enough snow this year for me to do some of these things. This one is baking cookies. She also had a Christmas themed one and a like winter in the city type vibe. Bucket list one. Seeing the lights. And This is building snowmen. It's super cute. Again, we need snow in order for this to happen. Also, we could just, I just love that snowman. Isn't he adorable? But we could go somewhere, I guess, that has snow. Probably won't happen, but lighting or decorating your Christmas tree. This is listening to music and cozying. I also feel like this could be a little bit of like reading a book. There's a stack of books there, which I am doing a little bit more this break, so that's been like nice, and I've been really enjoying reading the book that I'm reading. This one is go on a winter walk. I love doing this, actually. It's usually right after it snows. Like the streets are usually pretty calm, it's quiet, the snow is freshly packed, so it looks really beautiful. And on the evergreen trees, I don't know, it's just kind of magical around here. So I'm sure anywhere really, but I just feel like on the evergreen trees that are really, really tall, it's very pretty. So this is watch a movie. So there is actually one that is dedicated to this. So that's nice. I also really appreciate that this bucket list also includes some like Christmas things as well. So I didn't feel like I had to get the Christmas one, but it's all in this blue colorway, which makes it very cohesive and like easy to put together a spread for my bucket list, my winter bucket list. And then crafts, which definitely we've done a lot of over this break. So, okay, that is the quarter sheets that I got for them. And she had way more. I didn't pick up all of them. I just picked up ones that I felt like were things that would be on my bucket list and or things I felt like we would do. It's always easier to check out things when you know you're gonna do them. So anyways, I was hesitant to pick up this one, but I went ahead and did it. I liked some of the other elements on here and thought this might be fun to layer with different things. Probably not going to use the days of the week, but again, thought it would be nice to have. Here is this one. One thing I wish there was more of in these would be florals or something to kind of put behind them. Obviously, this might be what I use. I don't know if I have any blue in my stash of things, florals, but I will maybe look and see if I have one that I can use. These are pretty tiny, which could play really well because it means I have more to go across different spreads. Here is the winter bucket list grid. I loved this one. Also, this will play nicely. It's tearable washi paper, able to be torn, so I can do that any way that I want. And then this next one I adore, and I wish I kind of would have picked up too. This is in silver foil. Isn't this gorgeous, you guys? I love this one so much. Very excited to pick that one up. And then the last one that I got was part of the New Year's Eve kit, or like the collection, and I again really adored this one, so I definitely had to pick that one up. Okay, so that is my order from the Giving Girl. I don't have a code with her, but I feel like a while back she did have a referral program. I don't know if she still has that. So check out her page and see if she does do that. She also does it, I think she calls them Twinkle Tuesdays, and she does some of the bucket list things on there. So it's around $2, I think. So, and she did, like this was one of the first Black Friday things I got in the mail. So she does do shipping pretty quickly, which is really nice. So yeah, anyways, that is my order from the Giving Girl. Okay, anytime you see this bag, you know it's White Deer Stationery. She has had the same packaging, which I feel like is very classic and beautiful, so I don't mind it. But she's had the same packaging for years now, and again, I really love it. So this was her Black Friday freebie. I think it was a certain number of orders. Yeah, it's a Black Friday exclusive, but isn't it super cute? She had a really cute one last year that I missed because she did like a pre-sale before the Black Friday, so I thought it was her sale. I don't know, I feel like I was misled. But anyway, so I wasn't able to put in another order to I had already put in a hefty order. So anyways, and it has lots of usable, very usable, and it's more in her pink colorway, which is nice because a lot of our things are pink that we do. I think this is a sticker. Yeah, this is a sticker. Oh, and it's kiss cut like around the bow, so it's not this big white outline. So that's really cute. And I got like a little package, so those are adorable. All right, so this is a hefty stack. It's been a while since I've actually purchased from her, and she'll release stuff, and I will try to save up a few things so that I'm getting better shipping and I get like her freebie or $75. So normally I'll wait 2 or 3 releases before I put in an order. I got this in both because my thinking is that I can decorate either with dividers or Christmas trees. So I think like I got one of the littler ones so I could do some decoration of trying to place it on the Christmas trees, which I've done with like foiled lighting. So it would be fun to do it with some just sticker paper. And she does a really good job of getting it pretty darn close to the cut line. So it's not like it's overly out there, if that makes sense, like overly obvious that it would be a light. Another sticker, I mean. Baking, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So this doesn't mention like holiday baking. However, besides like the cookies that are shaped like Christmas trees, but there's also like Christmas trees over here. But I feel like you can use it any time of the year, especially the ones in the middle. They can go for any time. And I know I probably have baking ones. I do have this one from last year, but I used up certain ones that I wanted back again, so I picked this one up, the holiday sampler. She had it in 2 colorways, but I used more of this colorway last year, so I wanted to pick that one up because I had the other one. Reindeer. One year we did go see some reindeer, so I was like, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do it again, or I don't know. We actually also have a reindeer game that like it's blow up antlers, and then you have to like put rings on the antlers, so I could mark that. Inhaler, I needed another inhaler sheet. I had used mine up. I have asthma, and I will sometimes mark days that are smoky here with that, like having a hard time breathing. I feel like this one's very self-explanatory. My cloud planner, love this one. Also did the open rings just to kind of have a different change up. Here is school. I am a teacher, and also to mark my son, things with my son. Again, back to school. I feel like this is pretty like standard for a teacher to have. Cell phone, I needed more of these, and I sometimes like to put like florals or foiled things in the center of those, like hearts, depending upon like if we're calling somebody in my family. Kite, these were I think new release, and we do have a kite in a pretty open backyard, and we've gone trying to fly the kite a couple times. Binoculars. In our trip to Yellowstone, we use binoculars quite a bit, and so like spotting the buffalo. My boys have really been into mac and cheese, so this is perfect for marking that. Canada, we live pretty close to the border, and we went there in September, so again, just feeling like that is something that is easy. I have used up my full sheet of the pumpkins, and I actually did not get a lot of pumpkin spice lattes this past fall, but I have a bunch that I can mark for 2023. Crafting, this is a staple in crafting, hot glue gun. Just gotta be careful not to burn yourself. And then autumn sampler. I think her samplers are really great. Sometimes I wish there was like multiples of certain ones on a page. Love that she's doing these like seasonal craft ones. I do a lot of that with my boys, so I feel like it's very appropriate. Soups. Fall is a great time for soups, but also some of these colorways can go with different seasons. I feel like winter soup is also a thing. Yeah, I mean, everybody gets sick. Fall is the start of it. Laptops, love this colorway. Picked it up. I feel like I have all the laptop ones just because it is a great way to mark work or designing stickers. Wanted to get the car in this colorway. Love the bug. It's so cute. We have really good transportation around here, so we do tend to try to use it when we can, if we're going down into the city in particular. Fall market, we did a lot of that. There's a great farmers market that goes all throughout the fall that we do quite often, so this is going to come in handy for that. Fall planning sesh, doing different kinds of planning and journaling, so thought that would be nice to pick up. This one is bread. My husband makes really good bread, so I picked that up to mark when he does that. I love potatoes, so I got both, and this like obviously marks me peeling them, and you do a lot of that in the fall time for Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas, but I also just really adore potatoes, so I picked that up. It's like what got me through my second pregnancy. I was like only able to eat that and pumpkin pancakes. I didn't realize this before I was pregnant, but pumpkin is a nausea reducing food, I suppose. And so if you are nauseous and needing a remedy, try something with pumpkin in it. Shopping list could also mark as like other lists, because sometimes like I feel like that font is really small, so you might not be able to mark it, but anytime you're making a list. I am not sure what I'm going to use this for, but I felt like I needed it. I always feel like sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to mark this occasion, and then I'll look through and be like, oh yes, this would be a perfect way to mark this occasion. So yeah, tennis, but I also thought this could mark like pickleball. Pickleball is very like popular around here, so train, again, transportation is really good. There is a train station that just opened up like right down the street from us, so we've been using, or my husband has in particular, been using the train more. Cruise ship, also thought like mark some other different kind of boating outings. Flying, I just love this idea of looking out the window. I think it's so cute. And I also enjoy that she's done like a nighttime, a day, maybe an island, and then just the sky. So it's a different kind of scenery outside. Travel sampler. The do not disturb is super cute. Okay, like I said, I have all the laptop ones. There's like a cute little candy cane. It says holiday laptop and coffee. I'm curious about the like Polaroid that's next to it. Anyways, here is the holiday planner. Just her detail in all of these is fantastic. Again, that holiday farmers market, or the farmers market, they have a holiday one, so picked up this one. I love her movie ones. I think this is so cute. That one, great. And then the holiday travel one. We didn't go anywhere this year, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to go. It would have been really cute if she would have put like snowflakes outside that one, like that window. Maybe I can do some foiled ones. Santa hat, great way to mark anything like festive that you had going on. I love looking out the window when it snows, so I thought this would be a great way to mark that. And then lastly, I have a financial one. I don't track a whole lot of financial stuff, but I thought I could get the sampler since she's offering it, and that would be a nice way to just kind of have a variety in case I need it. but I didn't feel like I needed a full-on sheet. I do have like the piggy bank, and I think I have the money and maybe the bank one, but other than that, I don't know if I have any of the other ones around. So yeah. All right, she has new releases like every couple weeks. So if you're looking for that, and I think the first time you purchase, you can get 10% off like the first time you buy with her. But other than that, when she does her releases, she usually has some kind of discount. So, and it's on the whole shop. So if you're wanting that, pick it up then is my suggestion. If you're wanting to save some money, so do that. But yeah, this is White Deer Stationery, one of my favorite places to get icons. Okay guys, I totally forgot to show you the freebie that came with my White Deer Stationery. This one, I have not seen like that red. Some very bright reds, which is fun. Obviously in rose, that's really cool. I like the plate, so I'm happy to have this. She really does a good job with her freebies. I feel like it's stuff that you can use, so just wanted to show you guys the freebie. And that will do it now for White Deer Stationery. Next up, we have Saucy Stickers Co. I put an order in place during Black Friday. I don't think I got all of the freebies. I actually did a first order and then a second order, and she combined my shipping, so the totals didn't combine, but it's okay. I was super grateful that she combined my shipping and I got refunded for that, so I was very thankful. But here is one of the freebies that you got. I really think those are so cute, and love the ribbons too. So that's a fun freebie. And then this was a $50 plus freebie. I'm really interested. I have a freebie set from the Paper Trail Plans, which I think is my next shop, which has a darker colorway for their freebie, and I'm interested to see if that will match, and maybe I can do a little spread with those. Okay, so she has quite a few like fun and different items in her shop that I have been eyeing. This one I also picked up thinking that it would go really nicely if you picked up the Paper Trail Plans kit. Want to say it's called New Chapters or New Beginnings. It was the collab with Tay of Shantae Plans and Paper Trail Plans. So I think this might go really well with that if you picked up that kit. So I picked it up in the premium matte with all the lace. I love the lace, and burlap is pretty neutral, or just any of the fabrics, because it looks like there's some linen in there as well. But it's pretty neutral, and I feel like it'll be great for journaling. And then I also picked it up in transparent matte. And then she has lace that she came out with last year. I picked up the strips, or I think it was the strips, yeah. And I never picked up the corners, but now I was like wishing that I had. So I went back and picked up 3 out of the 5 colorways that she has. So I picked up ivory, I picked up gray, and I picked up the taupe, and I will show them behind this. They're on transparent matte paper, so it's a little bit hard to see. And then here is the gray. But it would be fun to like put these behind maybe some florals so that like the lace is popping out. I'm just doing some fun layering with each of these. That's what I'm thinking. And then the other lace thing that I picked up a couple of lace items where this one is my absolute favorite design of all time. So I picked up 2 of them. They're both on transparent matte, but I like this one as well. So you're getting 2, 2, and then 2. So it starts out and goes in. But these are the lace borders. Like I said, I got 2 of them. They only come in black, so just FYI. I have been using this exact sheet in my journaling spread, and I put it underneath florals, and I actually cut it down the middle so I could double them up. and use the same one twice. So I used it on either side of my journal and then did it on either side on the top, so that way it created this kind of frame with the florals. Really pretty. So you have a lighter color, a medium, and then a dark. And then this one has like the lighter, there's a dark, a medium, and then a dark. I feel like they're two different darks, and these are definitely two different colors, but it's a different kind of lace. And they're called the Stain Lace Thin, and this one is Stain Laced Wide, in case you're wondering. So show them next to each other. I love them both for different reasons. This one I feel like it would be really nice on its own and probably not covered up like this one that I did, because it's a mirrored image. But this one has different like top and bottom on each, so, but it's your choice. Okay, so this is decorative frames, and I didn't know this when I purchased this, but this actually goes really well with my Letters to Apollo washi tape that I got as a freebie gift in her advent. This has kind of Russian dolls, where it has one frame and then a smaller frame inside, and then another smaller frame, and then that kind of label in the middle. So the same idea here. I thought that was very interesting that I'll be able to create like a nice cohesive spread potentially with both of those. But anyway, so the same idea. Not all of them kind of do the Russian doll thing. And this is on premium matte, but here's one that does the Russian doll thing. So there's a label on the inside and a frame on the outside. This one is just one frame on the outside and then the label on the inside. And down here, these are just a label, no frame. These two down here. I thought that was fun, so I got it on this type paper, and then I got another one on more of a kind of stained paper. And then lastly on her craft paper, which I love her craft paper. And more like I'm now noticing more shops that have it. My newest addiction also has craft paper. Don't know if Sadie Stickers will start offering. She did have some in her advent, and then I saw that Paper Trail Plants also had some craft paper as well. This is not just a plain piece of craft paper. This has torn paper washi in here, so there's a bunch of designs in there. But I thought that like I really enjoyed using this one during my journaling, my opening journaling spread that I did. I pulled in a lot of craft paper, so super loving that, and it would be really fun to also pull that into my planner as well. And it's pretty easy to write on, so that's another bonus of that one. Okay, so that is the paper that I got, or like the different kinds of elements that I got from her shop. Now I picked up one other set of pages. That's this. I am only doing a few weeks for my decorative memory planner, and so I had actually already gotten this kit from Letters to Apollo, and I had fallen in love with it, and then saw this one from Saucy Stickers Co. Also fell in love with it, but I did already have a carnival themed kit that I was using and this colorway from Letters to Apollo, so I decided I could pick up some of the add-ons and the decorative pieces, and I feel like the colorway isn't too far off. This one is definitely a little bit brighter than the Letters to Apollo kit, but it still has like some of those purples and the yellow and orange colorway, and I'll show you some of the items that I'm thinking of pulling in. This kind of was with that set. I'm not sure if I'll use it exactly in this one, but yeah. So this scene and this scene in particular I thought would be really great for this with the countryside kind of vibes. So I thought that would go really well. All right, this one is on Premium Matte. Mostly, I think I got it for this and this, although I really do love the Ferris wheel. So, I don't feel like these girls fit necessarily with the overall kit theme. They look more like cartoony, in my opinion. This one's not as bad, but that one's definitely more of a cartoony kind of feel. So if I do pull this one in, it'll be, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see if I end up pulling her in. So anyways, just trying to like get a vibe of what is in this one. This is her Sun Dipped, Fluttershy Follows Sun Dipped collection. I may actually go back and get the mood board in Premium Matte because I really liked the mood board. But I did the mood board in my daily journal that I have, so I've used up most of it, and I did it on washi paper. So, but yeah, I can definitely use the leaves. These I'm probably not gonna necessarily pull in, this one and this one down here, but could go for maybe a different kit in the future or a journaling spread. Okay, this one, I thought maybe I could do this one with the kind of field in the foreground. Well, I'll have to play with that one and see, like these two. But I definitely thought this one would go well down here. Oh, sorry, I'm not in frame. This one down here would go really well with the farm. And then potentially that one. So, again, I just love this kit so much that I was like, I have to find a way to incorporate. And I really love like fairs. So I really felt like I needed to find ways to pull that in. So that one, maybe this purple truck might be too bright of a purple. But yeah, some of the pumpkins, again, I love this. We'll have to see the vibe. But I did an Instagram haul of this collection, and she kind of showed my thoughts kind of just like I did now, and I did a poll to see if people thought I was like bananas or if like it could, like I can make it work, and most people were like, I think you can make it work. So it's not like too far out of the realm. I'm not picking probably all the things, but I think it's close enough. Some of the elements are brighter in this, so I will try to omit those, but I definitely feel like these in particular could go really nicely with this. So kind of ignore that one, but don't you think that those could go really nicely together? Just say yes in the comments, okay, guys? I'm trying to make it work because I love so many stickers, and all these shop owners have beautiful kits and collections, and I'm trying also to narrow down so I'm not overwhelming myself with doing too many spreads and being realistic with my time. So I'm trying to make all the things work. All right, that will do it for Saucy Stickers Co. I do not have a code with this shop, but Rebecca has lovely, amazing ladies on her team. So if you are interested, you can head over to her Instagram page to look at those. But I know a few off the top of my head. I think I use the same girls over and over again because they're just the ones that stick out my mind that are also my friends. Jess of Lashless Plans, Cass of Sweet Like Honey Plans, Jenny of Jenny and Her Plans, and Tara of the Sticker Garden. I know there are more, and I always feel bad that I don't remember any of the other girls, but I do think that she has some really good girls on the team, so that are very talented. But yeah, so that's Saucy Stickers Co. This was my biggest order of Black Friday, and I just think it speaks volumes to Paper Trail Plans. I just love their products so much. They're so creative. I can gush over them all day long, but I do have a PR code, and I would gush over them whether or not I had a PR code. But yeah, so Paper Trail Plans, this is their package. She is like chunky or she's like open because she was chunky. Okay, PR code is Danny15 to save 15% off. I literally just put in another order before I did this haul because I think there's some more things that I want. And then also doing the bullet journal, I have just needed some more items. So I literally just put in another order. I hope it gets here pretty quickly. I know they've been backed up on Black Friday orders because, yeah, it's just, they had 2 releases that were really amazing and some other stuff, so I picked up a lot of that. So this is their winter shop freebie. It says hello winter, Valentine's Day, February, January. It has cute little snowflakes and the splatters, which I am so into the splatters right now. Just a great way to like add in some alcohol ink, or sorry, just a foiled. So here is the Black Friday freebie. Also has February, Lunar New Year, Hello Winter, January, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and then I really like those garlands. And then here's some kind of corners, snowflake corners. With the Black Friday, there was an option to do, what was I gonna say? Like a stackable freebies. So I put in, they had an email. If you're not signed up for their emails, please sign up for their emails, because they will give you this nice freebie that usually goes along with one of the kits. In this case, it went along with this other freebie, which I feel like was really nice, because I think I'm going to put this in my daily journal as the week right before New Year, or like the current week that we're in. I don't know if it'll go full week though. And I was actually watching Tay's video recently, Tay of Shantae Plans, and she mentioned that there is not a lot of florals in this, and so that makes me a little bit nervous. But if I only am doing like a couple days, I think I'll be all right. It's just florals are like my comfort place. So I feel like I need a lot of florals usually, and it's just something that I fall back on as a way to help me with layering. But look at that girl with her holding the marshmallows, and that's adorable. Really love this black gingham, and I do think I have their black gingham, so I can pull that in as well, or the alcohol ink swatches that were black. Love that layering there. Again, this is the freebies. This is a $50 freebie. This one is the $100 freebie. And that scene is beautiful down there. And then the horses there. So I was thinking maybe, might be too late, that maybe I could incorporate like some of this. You have the black. And then again, her black sweater down there. So I might be able to pull in these pieces here. Obviously not the florals, but I could probably pull in the other things to kind of stretch it a wee bit. But yeah, and then here is the $200 freebie. Yeah, that speaks volumes to how much I spent. But yeah, gorgeous. Very excited to use this one. And then early bird, you got this freebie. So this is on craft paper. I think I mentioned earlier that they may start doing some more craft paper things, so I'm excited for that. And this one I think goes well with the Letters to Apollo Advent that she had that came out recently, and there was some collab with the two of them, with Paper Trail Plans and Letters to Apollo. Okay, so we have a couple different things going on. This is kind of random, I don't want to say random, but kind of random things that I picked up to go with other collections. This is the Warmth collection, and this is one of the reasons why I put in an order just now. And then this is kind of their colorway, their winter colorway, along with some of their new pieces. And I wanted to pick this up in light gold and this up in light gold. So I think I'll start with this first, and then I will do the Warmth kit last, because I'm most excited about that. And sometimes it's like dessert. It's even the best to last. Okay. I am gonna pull this out for reference. Helps if I have it the right way. This is the bottom. This is top. All right. I actually thinking, I wonder if I mistakenly just picked up. So sometimes what I do is I'll do the 3 traditional colorway and then pick up light gold separately. So I'm wondering if I was probably in the middle of shopping and got distracted by one of my kids or something else going on in my life. And so I picked up the light gold and I forgot to add the other, because it defaults on light gold. And then so I go ahead and put that in the cart, and then I'll do the other. So I wonder I'm gonna have to pick that up at some point. But yeah, I love the splattered ink. She has different variations and sizes, and I think it just adds a little bit of like gold or foil, sorry, in this case it's gold, to your kit or to your whatever you're putting down on the spread. This one is the medium, so oh, I didn't. Interesting. I was like, so this is the traditional colorway. So it's more of a warm gold, silver, and the rose gold. And then this one is the lighter gold. So she had it in the small. This one's medium and large ink splatters. So I will make my way back and eventually pick up all of the colors because I love them so much. I'm actually also thinking maybe I need to get black as well, because sometimes black with the journaling is really nice. And then the last one is this one. Again, thinking I made a mistake and I didn't pick up all of them, but it's okay. I will have another order eventually. So this one's the extra large. So let me just do a size comparison for you guys. So here is the extra large, here is the medium and large, and then this is the small. So great variation. I need to make a note to myself to pick up the rest of those so that I have all of them and can do all the things. Okay, then I have the originals of these, traditional, so I wanted to pick up the light gold. I actually, in my order just now, picked up the black to go with the journaling stuff. So I really like the vines. It makes it really fun to kind of incorporate throughout and weave them in. I like having foiled florals. I can put them on top of regular florals, and it just kind of adds a little pop of color, of foil, I mean, with the color in the background. And a lot of times you can also, it's a little bit see-through too, so you can kind of see the florals behind it. Like in this, it's clear, so you can see the foil, or the florals behind it. A lot of F words. I don't mean it like in a bad way, like the bad F words. Fun F words. Okay, so here is the doilies. I've started collecting doilies. I'm really starting to love the doilies, and it's kind of a different take on alcohol ink swatches for me. But also it has like a little bit of more structure in some ways. Okay, so here, this was their winter colorway, and I think this is such a unique winter colorway. I'm really digging it. So here's cranberry, and this is on transparent. This one is sugar plum. It's very light pink. This one is powder, which is even a lighter pink. And I feel like I need to put something behind it. Super light. Okay, and then we have mint jelly. Icicle. And then winter storm, which is like a gray color. Okay, so those are the 6 colorways they have for their winter. I think it's, again, a unique, different colorway, and all of this is on transparent matte. I thought the color payoff would be better on this than it would be in the transparent, but I definitely go back and forth between the two all the time. So, all right, here is the alcohol ink swatches in the 6 different colorways. I got this on washi paper as well, so I will go through that with you guys, but here is it kind of fanned out. Here is the cranberry, and they've mixed this sheet now, so I think it has like small and large. This one is sugar plum. powder. Mint jelly. Icicle? Yeah, I was just trying to remember from the last one. And then Winter Storm. Okay, so those are the alcohol ink swatches in the 6 different colorways. And then I got the, sorry, I like falling papers. I really love their washi samplers, so I did pick up them and the washi sampler. And then my last thing that I got that was part of their like colorway was something I've been wanting for shops to come out with. So I was very, very excited to see them come out with this. So here is Cranberry Washi Sampler, and this is on Premium Matte. I find usually I want it on Premium Matte, so this is the Sugar Plum. And there, I think you can see the cut line. So there is 4 smaller ones, 4 medium, and then 4, they're not like the large size where it covers the whole bottom, but 2 of them would cover the full bottom. I prefer these sizes. They used to do a fatter one, but I definitely prefer this size over like the sizes on the sheet over the sizes that they used to do. This is powder, mint jelly, and icicle, and then lastly Winter Storm. And I'll show these, fan these out so that you guys can see, because it is in the Premium Matte. But I do feel like the colors are pretty similar to what you saw on the washi paper. Sorry, I was like, apparently couldn't do 2 things at once, but I think that like those are pretty similar for the color, like the payout. I feel like it's one of the reasons why you want to get the washi paper, is because the color payout is very similar to what you're getting on the Premium Matte. Okay, and then this one I'm so excited for. Okay, so I've been wanting box samplers because I feel like I'm always wanting more boxes, usually in certain different colors, but mostly midi boxes. Personally, I could probably do away with this bottom half, but it's okay, that's a personal preference. But this, I think, is all in their regular 12 colorway. So here's Magnolia. They have squares. I think this is pretty no, I don't know. I was gonna say, I think this is pretty similar to their box page. I can tell you. Give me a second. I was like, do I have a kit out for them? And I think I do. And the nice thing about them is that you can purchase things individually. So here's the warmth boxes, but I don't know if this is something they're just now doing because people are wanting this for, okay, sorry, I'm like processing how I want to communicate my words. So what they're currently doing in the Paper Trail plans is that they've been doing a little bit more decorative kits and not doing weekly kits. However, you can totally use a lot of their decorative kits in your weekly spread. But I think people were mentioning how there's no boxes so they have fixed that by creating this one page. So this isn't part of like a weekly kit. This is literally just an add-on that they had, like you would add on florals or a journaling page. So this is literally what they've done there. So I'm very appreciative that they've added this, and I've seen some other shops starting to do this too, because you can totally bring in decorative elements to your weekly and do more of like a journaling type weekly planner spread. But a lot of people are wanting this in order to do the day-to-day part, and I'm one of those people, so I appreciate that they're offering this. So yeah, that's just a side note, and why another reason why I picked up these, so that I can use more journaling or decorative pieces if I want. So, all right, so here's Magnolia. This one is Petunia. It's like a light pink, and I would say like a cool pink, cool toned. This one's more of a warm tone pink, Cherry Blossom. This one is Marigold, and it's yellow. Clover is like a clover color. They do have some variations, so like that's a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, so there is some variations even with on these, which I again appreciate. So it's nice. Sage. Mint. Aqua. Cornflower, so it's like a brighter blue. This is a more toned down blue. Cornflower. Lilac. And lavender, so this one is more of that warm tone, cool tone purple. But that is their 12 page or 12 colorways that they have, so very like neutral-esque. Okay, it goes with a lot of different ones. Now I'm gonna go on to like my random stuff that I got. Okay, so this is from their Coquette release. That was kind of their February decorative journaling pages collections that they came out with. I loved the lace. This would also go really well with the paper, Letters to Apollo Advent that she had, I think. So I may pull that in as well to that one. Then I wanted to pick up a few more things. I think I may have missed the opportunity here, but it's okay. I think I might use this next year, this collection. So this is the 12 Days of Christmas Countdown. I just thought these were so cute and I couldn't resist, so I picked them up on washi paper. Both of those things were on washi paper. This is also on washi paper. So I have the collection and I wanted to pick up some more. I need to just realize if I'm doing some of these decorative that I need to pick up 2 of these sheets, because that's exactly what just happened with the warmth kit. And then here is, they did a combo on this one. This one was the 12 days, where it's like the edges and corners, and then the washi. So they kind of did a combo on one. All right, and then along with the Coquette, I picked up their foiling. They have some of my favorite foilings, and with the quotes and stuff, I love playing them into spreads and just layering with them. So definitely wanted to pick up them in all the colors. So this is traditional with the gold, silver, and rose gold. Okay, and then this one might be like a little late because I finished my setup, but I was thinking that the burlap might be really nice to pull in. And then I also wanted some of these elements to kind of go in, but I also think these are really great anytime elements too. So I was kind of fine either way. And I might do something in the back of my journal that I can pull some of this stuff in. So yeah, so that was my original thinking with some of this, but like my planner goals, I thought that was adorable and cute. And like organization desk. Here it is, and this is the new chapters. They did this in a collaboration with Tay of Shantae Plans. Again, thinking of the organization. planner. I'm not sure if I meant to get 2 of these, but I got 2 of them. Dear Future Self. Oh yeah, here's the second one. I don't think I meant to get 2. Sometimes it happens though. And then this one is really cute with the typewriter and the corkboard. The cat is cute. Turn your dreams into your reality. That's what that quote says. And they are individually cut, so you can kind of do it any way that you would like. All right, and then here are the washi, and I did get it on washi paper, so it's a washi sampler. This one is, I think, pretty neat. I love this colorway too, but this is, you could cut these up if you so wanted. Apparently it really stuck on there, but yeah, so it's all one, but if you wanted, you could totally cut those up and do little swatches with them. Okay, so I want to show you. Okay, I mentioned that the Saucy Stickers Co. might go really well, and I think I am pretty accurate in saying that those match. So this is a transparent matte, and this is washi paper. I think the tones in the premium matte don't go as well, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good match. Like that one. And what I mean match, I'm actually talking more about the burlap and the pattern with the burlap than I am the lace. I feel like that's not too far off the lace pattern there, where I'm going to be like, oh, I can't put them together because it's a different lace pattern. So yeah. Okay, so that's that. I got 2 of those. Again, if I do like a border at the bottom, I want options, guys. Okay. Then here is a torn paper washi, and this might be another good one to do a comparison. So yeah, I feel like this is pretty good, not too far off. That color doesn't seem like it's the right color, but this on the transparent matte, it does seem more closely matched, and that one as well. So yeah. And I got 2 of these. I think I saw Tay do this where she like cut around these, but I don't exactly remember, which I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I just love lace. Lace is so pretty. And then I got another one. And burlap is kind of a neutral. I think I mentioned this in the Saucy Stickers Co. when I did that one. Okay, so that was all the like quote unquote random things that I picked up. I don't even know if random is right, but I feel like they were kind of random. All right, and then lastly, I picked up the Warmth collection. Not all of it, but pretty darn close to all of it. I may have picked up all of it. Okay, so here's another like oopsie on my part. I like seriously must have been, this was Black Friday and I wanted to get the Power Hour. You could preload your cart, but we were like getting ready for Thanksgiving and doing all the prep for that. So I was like, kind of when something was cooking or I could sit down for a second, I would like load my cart. So I think I like half or was bothered by a child, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but anyways, so I don't think I was as focused as I wanted to be when I was putting my cart together. So that's on me, not on them. But yeah, so I got this in the traditional, or the light gold, the modern gold. But in the order that I just put in, I did the traditional 3 colorways, so I will be getting those. But again, like these are some of my favorite sheets to pull into any spreads throughout the winter. It doesn't just have to go with this kit. I mean, yes, these tend to lean a little bit more towards this actual kit, but the quotes and stuff I really like and appreciate the quotes. And then obviously those little sparkles can go anywhere. Okay, so here is the decorative page. And this is, so I did get the bundle because it was cheaper to get the bundle. So I got them all on premium matte. So here is page 1, and this is all contour cut around. I like adore these snowflakes. Okay, and then here's page 2, and again, these garland with the oranges, beautiful. So they can either go like up and down on your spread, or you can do them this way. I'm pretty much certain I'm going to use this for my January collection for my bullet journal. Look at that. I love the icicles on that. And they did a really good job of, like, I love that distressed film. Very pretty. This isn't, to me, this is more like a warm winter. I mean, warmth, hello. But like, I feel some of the kits that we get that are in the cooler months lean more towards that the cool tones. And so this is really nice, more warm. I keep using the word and I feel very punny, but I'm not meaning to. Like, that goes more towards a warm color palette. So like this white is more of an off-white than like a cool white, if that makes sense. And so I like that. I don't know if she color changed it at all, but I really like this. I was kind of looking at maybe a way to add, Dash of Sun just came out with a winter kit as well that has some really cool collections, and actually I think it has a very close match to this image there, and I almost picked it up, but I think it's more of that cool tone that I've been talking about. So I decided not to pick it up just because I felt like it might not match as well as like I'm envisioning in my head. That I love that scene too, and it's cut around those evergreen trees, those pine trees. So that's great. A nice like stew, comfy chair. And then look at that girl in the middle there with all that layering. It's beautiful. The ducks on the pond. That reminds me of my grandpa's place. Oh, the girl in the inner tube. That's so fun. Ice skating. So there's the girl like up close with all that lovely layering behind, and then like a mountain scene with the ice skating. Super pretty. And they fill in all the extra spots. I super appreciate that. And here is the floral sets. So this to me is kind of a medium size in comparison to the other sheet. So I got this sheet as well. These are much larger florals. And truthfully, I love both sizes. So yeah, happy to have all the florals. And I like this floral to me is stunning. I love the oranges. I love this like lacy kind of, it'll be fun to intertwine this with things. This floral is just gorgeous. And almost a little bit unexpected, like oranges in wintertime. But it also makes sense with like, you know, the orange spice cinnamon I feel like that people do on the stove to make like the house smell really good. I feel like that's very appropriate with the oranges and stuff. And I'm not exactly sure, and that might be like a blood orange. I'm getting like too into detail. I don't know. Maybe somebody that does know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, love these florals so much. Again, covering all the pages. This one's a really nice vertical. So it's cut off there, but it goes up very high. Same with this one. Here is the washi strips with individual pieces down the middle. I did go ahead and pick up another one of these. The nice thing about florals, if you are wanting to do a Dutch door with your journal, this is mirror imaged. So like I can put this on one side and then this can go on the back side, and it creates a really seamless Dutch door. So that is really nice. I will probably have to figure out, because it doesn't usually go the length of an A5, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'll have to figure out some extra pieces at the end that I'll do. But yeah, that's my plan, is to potentially do Dutch doors with those. This is their January. So if you, oh my gosh, I don't know if I knew this, but that is amazing. So this is a little itty bitty, it almost looks like the title. And I can't get it up. There it goes. It almost just looks like part of the title, but it's cut out. So that's kind of very cool. But that can go with this if you wanted. So they allow you to mix and match. I do wish that this was kind of cut out in the middle, but I could totally cut that out in the middle. And so this is separate, so it's not attached. So you can choose if you wanted to do this in January, you can. Or if you wanted to do it in February, you could. Or maybe you're in the southern hemisphere of the world and your winters are in the summertime for the northern hemisphere. So you get to choose what you want, and that's super nice. But yeah. Okay. So you get different options of January there. And then here is the quote page, which usually very much mirrors the quotes of the foiled. So it's usually different deco elements, but a lot of it is same, like the same quotes, if that makes sense. Not always. Like I don't think I see this bundle up. Oh, there it is. They fitted it down here. Winter vibes. Oh, can you even see what I'm pointing at? Bundle up here and then it's up there. So yeah, those are that. This colorway is really pretty. And then the last two sheets that I got, they've changed this one up recently. So you're getting 5 days of the week and the different colors. You get options of them just lettered. I love these little swatches. You're getting a variety of different dots that you could pair up with those. And then these are habit trackers down there, and then these are, it's like some of them are upside down, so, but these are just like lists that you can create, and I think it repeats if I'm not mistaken. So here's, yeah, 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, there's 5, so it says the same thing. She just flipped it so that it was, so it's 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5. If you could probably see that without me demonstrating that. So yeah, very packed. Love that they do that. And then this page is kind of now a combo of torn paper washi and the doilies. I can't decide how I feel about that. I'm not always using the torn paper washi, especially now with washi paper and there's like full sheets. I would rather pick up that. My only caveat to that is, and I've mentioned it in another haul, is I wish that it was, so here it is, and I accidentally picked it up in transparent matte instead of washi paper, so I cannot tear it, in fact, but I could use it as like a, I can cut it and use it as a background if I want, so I'm not like mad about it and it will go to good use. But what I was saying before I interrupted myself is I wish that these would kind of have like a ombre effect or a swirl of watercolor colors of the color pattern, so that when you tear, you're doing different, like you can pull up different colors to go with wherever you're trying to lay this down. That is my one wish that I'm hoping for from shops, or even like some other layering elements like scripts or stamps or whatever, so that you're creating different kind of little pieces that you can tear off and incorporate into your spread. So that's kind of a wish I have. I'm gonna put this off to the side just because I feel like I've already explained it, but yeah, love this. Just picked it up in the washi paper. Okay, And then, so that was that. That's my wish. So I would be all right getting rid of these things and adding some more doilies or even alcohol ink swatches. But I feel like there is an alcohol ink swatch page. So yeah, all right. I kind of went over this one already, but it's the large ones. Here is the box sampler. Again, very thankful that they're adding this on, especially if you are wanting to use this collection with your weekly planner. I am not. My plan is to use it with my journal, my bullet journal. Part of me wishes I would have gotten this in premium matte, and I think I just ordered it in premium matte. But again, I can do the layering Dutch doors with these as well because they're opposite. And then the last sheet is the alcohol ink swatches. I'm so excited to be planning with this. Part of me is like, do I wait until I get the others in or just go ahead and start? And kind of, I think I have everything that I need to probably get started. So I may be starting. We'll see. But yeah, okay, so that is all of my items from Paper Trail Plans. I love them so much. You can use Danny 15 to save 15% off. I cannot say enough good things about their shop. But yeah, so anyways, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me and being here to watch this haul. I feel like it's probably about 2 hours now, maybe a little bit over, so I am going to stop it here. And just appreciate you all so much, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. Here are some other videos you can watch. Hope you enjoy.